Super latte. All right. Here we are. It is Tuesday. We are live. We are doing this thing. Yeah, we are excited. We don't know where Mitch is at. Like I'm being honest here. He said he was going to be on the show. He was all excited, but we lost
Yeah,
Mitch
he was
along the
like
way.
very excited.
It's like we
I'm
went to
surprised.
Disneyland and he got stuck staring at something and we left him behind. That actually did happen in my family. My younger brother was the kid that we lost everywhere. We lost him at Target. We lost him at the mall during Christmas. We lost him at Disneyland 3 different times. So yeah.
Okay, yo, like I'm just gonna say this, like this might be hilarious, but it actually was very effective. So I remember when I was a kid, when we would go somewhere like that,
Mm-hmm.
like so when we went to like Disney World or like some Six Flags or some shit like that, my parents would buy us all the same shirt.
Uh huh.
So we all five of us would have like a green shirt
Uh huh.
or a purple shirt or whatever, and it'd be the same shirt. So I think that my parents thought it was like, and this was the 80s, right? They'd be like, yo, this is a great idea because if people see us, they'll be like, yo, have you seen a little boy wearing this shirt? They'd be like, oh, yeah, he was over there like talking to the horses,
Uh
like
huh.
that would be perfect.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh man.
I like it.
I wonder if that would have helped.
Parents gonna parent.
I think
Even
it probably would have helped a little bit. Maybe one time. Like one out of all the times that it happened, because it sounds like it happened multiple times. So
yeah.
even one time, that's like a little bit of stress off of everyone.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those weird things of like I'm sure parents still lose children like they did when we were kids, but now it's like everybody like they have to go on like manhunts for these kids and shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and I think that also like I kind of have this feeling that parents' minds would go further into the dark spots than when we were kids.
Uh huh.
Because back then there was like way less scary stuff. It was like you're gonna get kidnapped and like weird shit's gonna happen to you or you're gonna get killed.
Yeah,
Now there's like way more than that.
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna
Maybe.
age myself. So, if you guys remember back in the mall days, Sears, whenever Nintendo first came out,
Uh huh.
they had a big display full
The
of PC.
OG NES.
Yeah, the OG NES. So, um, not the SNES, the NES, and
Yeah.
it was Super Mario Brothers, the first game, the first one. So, um, I went to there like a moth to the flame, just walked right up to it. And they just kept going, you know, you know. And then next thing I know, I start hearing my name over the loudspeaker in Sears. Please come to the customer service place. But the thing is that I was small. I didn't know where the customer service place is. I went upstairs. I went downstairs. I went back to the thing. I walked around the store. I went out. I found someone, and then they walked me over to the place. They were freaking out. I'm like, "Where were you?" I was like, literally standing at the Nintendo thing right at the entrance to the mall.
Uh huh.
Yeah, they just kept walking.
Oh
There's
man.
a huge video game. What do you
I mean,
mean?
what am I
What
supposed
were
to
you
do? It's
guys doing?
Nintendo.
Well, it's funny that Chris mentions the whole thing about getting kidnapped because I don't know if like your parents did this, but this is like a Hispanic parent thing. They always threaten you with giving you off to some random stranger.
Yes,
They're like, you either behave or they could take you home.
yes, yeah. Like that's a thing that you can even say
Yeah,
now.
you can't.
For me, it'd be like, listen, you can listen to us right now, or you're gonna get smacked. And then if you still don't listen, you can go and live with your grandma. And
Yeah.
honestly, that was the scariest thing I could think of.
See, my grandparents all lived in the old. They still live in the old country, so that's too expensive of a punishment.
Yeah, my grandma lived like maybe half a mile away from me. It was fucking very real.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I lived. My grandfather actually practically raised me. It was I had an aunt and uncle,
Uh-huh.
my grandparents, and us, and then my aunt and uncle. We all lived on the same,
Yeah.
right next door. So,
See, that threat doesn't work with my parents and my kids because my parents are nicer than I am to them. They're the grandparents that spoil the shit out of their kids and then hand them off and go, here, take your spoiled brat back.
Yeah. Why are your kids so spoiled? I don't know. Because you
You're gonna go to
spoil
grandma and grandpa's. It's like,
them. Oh yeah.
Oh,
When my
be better than
when my
here.
kid
Thanks.
Yeah, when my little one goes to Hillary's, my wife's aunt's house, it takes her about a day and a half to deprogram. Like, can you go
I
get
can
me
imagine.
you go get it yourself. Well, nanny brings me. Well, we're not your nanny. You need to
Yeah.
go get your own shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's how it is. Like, I don't know how many times me and my brother have had moments where we're like, okay, my dad was one of the most strictest old school assholes you'll ever meet. But my daughter has gotten away with so much with that man. And me and my brother have moments where we'll look at each other like, is this really happening right now? Like,
What's
for
going
real?
on? Like, is
Yeah.
this real?
Yeah.
You're a lizard person. Someone's got you.
I feel like
Oh,
my
man.
dad is the same way as well. Like when I see him like deal with like my nieces and nephews,
Uh-huh.
he's like way more geared down. Like he'll save the yelling for when they leave, and
Mhm.
then he'll be like, "Jesus." It's like, can you believe that, like that happened? It's like, yeah, honestly, I can't believe that you didn't lose your mind.
Uh-huh.
But I've seen him. I've seen like my brother and my sister like get in like arguments with my dad about how he's supposed to act around their kids, and if he didn't, they wouldn't bring him around and shit. And like, I mean, rightfully so. My dad can be a huge dick, so like I get it, but like you don't have to be like that standoffish. That's just like family dynamics, though. You know, it's
Oh, yeah.
always different.
Oh, yeah. I've already threatened
Yeah,
my kids. My grandkids are getting all the Play-Doh. Because
yeah,
they gave my kids Play-Doh and that shit got in everything.
yep. We when my brother's kids were younger, there was, and my kids were younger. It was always a competition to find the loudest toy that you can imagine. You know, like like you go to like the one that we got. I, I, I we still laugh about this to this day. Like what he would do is that he would go and just press the buttons. Whichever one was the most annoying, that's the one that he would get. And we had this monster truck, right? And you press the button, it would go, monster truck, go, four-wheel drive, and then it would take off, it would go, and make the squealing noises and everything. That
Oh, that's
thing
awful.
lasted for years and years on the battery that came in it. Like, we were like, okay, as soon as the battery dies, we're going to say, oh, it broke, and whatever. Well, my son had outgrown it, and he stopped playing with it. And we went, and whenever I picked it up and I put it in a bag to bring to Goodwill, and I put some other stuff into the bag. It started up again. Like that, 5, 6 years later, it was still the same original battery. It was still working. It was like,
So
Wow.
basically, what you're saying is your brother won that battle.
oh, he won. He won. He
That's
won.
too funny. All right. Well, enough trip down memory
Oh,
lane
and
here.
we were kind of stalling.
Yeah. We're giving Mitch time here,
Yeah, we
but
tried Mitch hard.
we tried. If you're watching the replay, dude, because we don't know where you went. All right, let's just jump into it. What have you guys
I mean,
been
hopefully you're
mixing?
well.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Sifu, what have you been
Elizabeth.
mixing, sir?
I mixed nothing.
Nothing.
Well,
Nice.
it's been a crazy week. Just prepping for the my son graduated yesterday. We had commencement services yesterday, so it was still getting the house cleaned up from the construction. It finished up on Friday, so and that involved plumbers with a little track hoe digging out for the plumbing, and then ruts and mud, and then it was a nightmare, and then we had to clean and pressure wash. So I literally mixed nothing, and then let's see, the Thursday night I started cooking at 9:30 at night, and then because I was did pulled pork, so I started at 9:30, and I was up by every 2 or 3 hours to check on that, and it's just yeah, I mixed nothing. So fortunately, I didn't get any orders this week, so that helped with
You had a
that.
nice, relaxing week.
So yeah, so I didn't have to mix for people during all of this chaos. But like this is my new office space. It's a little boomy and echoey, but imagine shelving, art, rugs, stuff, lighting. It's gonna be great. But this is my first time in it, and excited. So I do have a big
Nice.
order to fill, so I will be mixing a big my big my once a month guy pulled his order in today, so I imagine I'll be getting to that soon, maybe tonight. Who knows? So that's all I did. I've been itching. I have ideas. I want to test them. It's like we talked last week. It's like I want to test things. I'm like, ooh, what can I what can I make and test, and because I mean the custard debacle is over. I enjoyed that very very much. I think I need another profile debacle and do that whole thing again and pick something. But my menu's kind of full right now since we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I'm in the itching mode. I've kind of
Sifu's
lost
like,
interest
bring on
in
the pain.
bring on the pain. I've been I had lost interest in gear for a little while because I'm like very very happy with my gear. But as all things, that that content for vape gear just passes, and you start going, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? So I'm kind of in that. I'm kind of in that mode right now, but that's
If
it. No,
you're
I've literally done nothing.
if you're a manufacturer and you make giant tanks, hit up
Mm.
Sifu.
Yes, I will test it. I
Oh,
will.
good call. I could see him wanting that. Like something that's like super, super tall, like skyscraper tall. Sifu's all about it. I get it.
All about it. Bowdy bowdy and rowdy rowdy. So, go ahead, Oda Drip. Tell us what you did.
Uh, okay, so I've done a bunch of sampling recently. I've been sampling. I've been sampling the guys' liquids. So I've been really getting into that. I've done a little bit of mixing. I haven't actually done a lot of sampling of my own because I've been okay. Because for the show, I'm mixing fruit flavors. It's like every single time that I'm not mixing fruit flavors for the show, I'm mixing desserts. Surprise. Um, so I'm working on this. It's like a lemon cake with buttercream icing. I really like where it's going. I'm on version 3, and I think that it's pretty much there. The version 2 was good. I actually thought it was pretty close, but I just tweaked a couple little things. So I mixed that up last weekend. Um, I probably won't publish that recipe because you never know. I mean, I have a e-liquid brand, so I might end up bringing it out. I just want to make sure that it's really good before I do that. Um, Another thing that I've really been digging was actually it was what I mixed up last week on the show. I mixed up a different version on the weekend, which was the passion fruit lemonade, passion fruit black currant lemonade, which is what I made last week.
Hmm.
And because I changed a lot of the recipe from the original one, but I actually tried tweaking it even more because there was things that I like the taste of more than what they used to like what they're trying to achieve from that. I put in a completely different concentrate because I just happen to like it more. So now, if you looked at it, it's pretty much the only thing that's the same in it is passion fruit. But I don't even know if there's another passion fruit. I literally was looking online and like seems like I think it's flavor our passion fruit is like the most common passion fruit, and it tastes really good. So why would I stop using it?
Right.
I don't feel bad about that. Like I'm basically it's my own recipe at this point. It was inspired by something, but what isn't, right?
Hmm.
So I'm really digging that. I haven't tried the second version. I ended up mixing that same night another 30 ml bottle of the recipe that I created last week, and I have like this much left. So I'll probably break into my complete version, I guess, um, later on this week. So that is kind of it. I do want to say though that if you guys ever had concerns about trying some of these guys' stuff, I think that you probably shouldn't, because everything that I've tried so far from the gentleman on this panel, I've enjoyed to some level. Now, are they my favorites? I can't say that they are like that, but that doesn't mean anything other than not everyone's palate's the same. You know what I mean? So if you guys want, you should try them out. Like, see if they're for you, because I would not be surprised if they are.
Or not. Thanks for that.
You know
Yeah,
what I
don't
mean?
try my stuff. It's fine.
It's not that good.
No. You know what I'm saying though, right? Like, hey, look, if you make something and then I make it and I know that it's a good recipe and I send it to you and you say I actually prefer mine, is that gonna hurt your feelings? Because it wouldn't hurt mine.
No. Just give it.
But if I can say I
balls.
respect that recipe and it's a solid recipe, that's really the most flattering thing you can get, other than me saying fuck everything I've ever created. I only want to vape your shit. Which, I mean, that'd be cool. Like, if that happened, I mean, I'd love it, but I would never expect it. But anyways, so that's what I've been. That's kind of been what I've been vaping and what I've been mixing at the same time.
Nice. As far as I'm concerned, I actually got some stuff done actually today. I woke up early and I was just in a creative mood and I wanted to get some stuff done. So I did the V2 of the lychee custard because I'm still trying to like nail that down to where I'm happy with it. Then I did this one mix that I found from Toonie's line. It's like what's it called? Dark and Bright Apple Pie. I want to try that out. I'm like, I gotta let it steep a little bit. Like, I'm vaping on it just to see how it develops over time and all that kind of thing. But so far, it's interesting. I just want to see where it goes. And then lastly, and no hot dogs, Sifu, no hot dogs.
Oh,
I did finally get the kolache recipe ready to go, and I'm testing that out. And I might put that in a different atomizer. I don't know. Right now, I just got it in this guy right here, the Reload S tank. And I don't know how I'm feeling about it, but again, it's just steeping and all that crap, so I gotta see how that goes. And yeah, so that's been me, and we still have no Mitch, so we don't know what Mitch has been up to. Alrighty.
He's been up to greatness.
He's been up to the lattes. He's going to bikini baristas, man. That's what he's been doing.
Right now.
That's where he's at. So you said the thing about passion fruit, and I was like, I think I have the flavor art one, but I know I have the Wonder Flavors one, and I don't think I've tried it yet. And I might need to explore some more passion fruit stuff. We'll see.
Well, if I have one.
Dude, I've been
very certainly that I don't have one.
Like, I don't know what it is. I didn't even know that I like passion fruit. I probably don't even like passion fruit.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that concentrate. It's
right.
Passion fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I personally don't think I've ever tried a passion fruit in my life.
Oh.
I was told that they're incredibly large pieces of fruit, which I thought that they were really small. But apparently they're quite large.
Okay, I have the Nicotine River one and the Wonder Flavors one. So I need to get the flavor art one from what I'm hearing here.
Dude, flavor art, you know it. They're my fave. They're prime.
They make some banger flavors.
Are super good. Some of their other flavors are like all right, but like their ice cream's good, fruit's good. They have like a couple other ones that I really like, but most of the ones I really like are fruits. Some of their fruits aren't good. Also, I mean, it's hit or miss. It's like everything.
So you say the cream cheese thing, PSS, but I don't know. We've done some cheesecake stuff before.
Oh.
Might have to explore cheesecakes
honestly,
again.
Tim, if you find me a place to order the concentrates and don't expect me to vape them, and I just make it and I send it to you, sure. We could do that.
Which was that Dash Vapes one you got to try at NVE?
Oh, it was from fucking whatchamacallit, from Sample Box. It was mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella cheese.
And the UK, if anyone's out there and you want to watch that video, it's the Sample Box video from like 2019 at NVE. And I broke it down a little bit to the point where I said I thought that it was bucket cheese.
Yeah.
Like cheese that would be like floating in a bucket with water. That's pretty good. And the guy's like, whoa. He's like, that's pretty close. He's like, it's mozzarella cheese. I'm like, all right, I'll take that as a win.
That's what they do.
Onion. All right. So let's do a quick ad break, and then we'll be right back into some mixing.
take it off. No, you don't understand. It's
PSS,
still there.
you got Sifu started on a no onion rant.
Oh,
Yeah, like he's
oh
throwing
my
some
God.
serious shade.
Yeah,
Oh,
that entire ad, he went off about onions.
oh.
The stuff you guys get to miss out on. It's fun. All right, so I know we're like halfway through May at this point, but you know what? We're like, screw it. Let's just do some summer vapes. I mean, as Sifu said, his kids out of school. My kids are almost out of school, so that does mark the beginning of summer, at least for parents, because you're like, well, shit. Even though most everybody's had their kids home this past year, so it's made zero
It's
difference
also
in
really
that
hot.
sense.
It's hot.
Oh no, yeah, dude, it's like it's raining. It's been raining all day here, and it's like 78 degrees and stupid humid, so it's like fucking hot. You'd think at 78 it wouldn't be that bad, but it is. What is that Celsius, Chris?
It's like probably like 22, 23, something like
Okay, so there you go.
that. Today
For
here it
our
was like
international
29.
folks that believe in Celsius, because here in the U.S. we refuse apparently.
You guys don't want to get on the same page as the rest of the world. I
Yeah,
get it.
pretty much. The metric system, what is that shit? Even though we still end up using it, it's like.
Yeah, it's funny. Like the more professional you become
Mhm.
in like the trades and all that stuff, you're using the metric system.
Yeah.
There's no way
Oh, yeah.
that you're like reading plans where it's like 73.8 inches. It'll be all in like fucking millimeters, centimeters, or whatever, because
Mhm.
it's more precise and it's easier to work with.
What is it? Okay. Sifu, I know you've watched this, but you ever watch the Spinal Tap movie?
Like this is Spinal Tap.
Uh huh.
I've seen it, but I don't know if I'm
You
gonna
don't
get the
remember?
right.
Okay, so either way, in the movie, they bring out Stonehenge, but it's this little itty bitty version of it. And the joke they were making fun of, I forgot what band it was, but some band wanted to do a Stonehenge on stage. And they were in the UK, and they gave the measurements in feet, but the person in the UK took it in meters. So it came out 3 times the size. You imagine how massive that was.
It's Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. All right, Chris, get us started here. What you got for us? What you mixing?
All right, well, because I said I was going to, I 100% did, and Seafood dropped a name in the chat, but I don't think he meant it for it to be a name. He might have, and then I just totally stole it from him. But I'm just going to say that it was too funny not to take. So my mix is called Summer Down Now.
Summer down there.
Because I read it as like simmer down, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I liked it. I liked it. So
Summer
that's what
down.
I'm going with. And to me, I guess like summer vapes, I don't really know because like I vape custards all year round. I don't really care how hot it is. I don't need to have a fruit, but you guys know it. It is fruit month for me. So that means that I decided that I was going to make it's like a blue raspberry, lemon lime slushy. I'm kind of hoping for. I really have nothing to make it a slushy, but like it's like the syrup from it, I guess, is what it's gonna be. So I went with blue raspberry sour candy at 2.5% from Real Flavors, lemon from Flavor Express at 1.5%, lemon lime from Capella at 2.25%, lime Tahiti distilled from Flavor Art at 1%, raspberry Malina from Inawera at 0.75%, sour blue raspberry candy from Wonder Flavors at 1%, and super sweet from Capella at 0.5% for a total of 9.5%. I'm really hoping that it's not bad. That's my hope. That's like the
Nice.
kind of flavor that I can get down with. I think I really like blue raspberry. I think that that's like something that I've come to the conclusion of over like the last 6 to 8 months.
I love it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm mixing. Seafood, how about yourself? Like, I'm gonna interrupt you actually already mixing.
Yeah, I'm mixing something called Summer of Seafood. So it's this. We've been watching a lot of Seinfeld recently, and we just watched that, the Summer of George, and I thought that would be a good time. So this is a profile that something that I had been wanting to test for a minute. I, like Overdrip, love a blue raspberry. So this is going to be a blue raspberry, huckleberry grapefruit. So
Interesting.
yeah, so I got the idea. Airbar makes one called blueberry raspberry, and it's very delightful. And this is the blueberry, this is the raspberry grapefruit. And I'm like, man, if you mix those two together, that would be baller. So this is my attempt at that. And I've been wanting to make another blue ras that didn't have the coconut in it. And this summertime vapes is a perfect excuse to do it. So that's what I'm doing. And I started with a little bit of cactus at a 0.5% Inuara. I'm using the huckleberry from VSO at a 1.5%. The raspberry syrup from SSA at 1.5%. The ruby red grapefruit from Flavor West at 3%. The sour blue raspberry candy from Wonder Flavors at 4%, and a little bit of super sweet. And a caveat, I thought that juniper would be a really awesome flavor with this, but I didn't put it in yet. I'm going to try it, and if I feel that it would work with it, I'm going to add it. But if I like it the way it is, I'm not going to add it. So there could be probably a 0.5% or a 1/4% of the VSO juniper, which is another concentrate I've been dying to use. So I just feel that it would add a little punch, maybe even a little bit of cooling. And yeah, I'm hoping that it's sweet, bright, and juicy, and just something perfect that you would want as an all-day summer vape. So that's what I did. And Clown, what did you do?
Alrighty, so I went very basic on this one. I think I don't know. I went for a straightforward kind of thing, but I'm gonna do a mango guava lemonade.
Yay.
I was like, something refreshing, something summery. My wife did help me with it a little bit. She did the smell test to make sure it wasn't too offensive. Yeah. And then she helped me name it because I couldn't come up with the fucking name. So she called it Tropical Spanker. So we'll see how this goes.
There you go. Tropical spanker.
Uh huh. And all right, so the recipe itself calls for chill pink lemonade from Mullenberry at 3%, Mango Island from Wonder Flavors at 1.5%, lemonade from Bickford at 2%, Malaysian Guava from Wonder Flavors at 0.5%, pink lemonade from Capella at 2%, and then sweetener from Wonder Flavors at 0.25%. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know about you guys in chat. What do you guys look for in a summer vape?
Yeah, what do you guys want for summer? What's up, Friction?
Dude,
Yo, what up?
what up, Friction?
Dude. Oh, Addy. Hey, dude. What's up?
I'll be honest, I do feel bad. Almost every weekend, I get an invite from Fresh to come on the show, and then
Oh man,
I
I
never,
want to drop in.
yeah, and I want to drop in, but then like either I got family stuff or other things, or I just wake up so late because I'm beat from work that I'm like I don't even want to sit on my camera right now.
Dude, I've just been so busy with life recently that like every time I'm trying to do that on a Saturday, I'm like I can't get everything done I need to beforehand.
Yeah.
And I know that it's like 3 hours that I would have to not do anything. And I work like half days on Saturday. So my entire Saturday would be a write-off. I want to get out of Saturdays so I can come on. Have some
Right.
fun.
Dude, I love hanging out. It's a blast. You get to learn a little bit more. Get to hang out with some people.
Dripping, dripping, and the vapors.
Hey, I kind of regret not looking at my flavors list. I feel like I really should have tried to make a Hawaiian punch.
Dude, you could have.
Did you get the Wonder Flavor one? Hawaiian drink?
I don't even know. I have two from Real Flavors. I have like a tropical punch, and then I have one that says Hawaiian punch.
The Hawaiian drink from
Or
Wonder
Hawaiian
Flavors.
drink from Real Flavors.
Yep. I have the Hawaiian drink from Wonder Flavors. It is delightful. I made one on the show a while back.
See, I don't know if I have that.
Yeah, that one, that's from the new release, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, then I might. I bought a bunch of the new ones.
Yes. Okay. Just spoiler, this is good.
Oh, I know. Duchess, if you want to send Duchess anything, just send him all the lemonades. That's what he wants.
Yes. That's good.
Ooh, Scandinavian fruit, huh? Need to like place a flavor order again here soon.
I bought
some
the
new stuff.
Saskatoon berries. I bought the snake fruit.
Dude, I love the snake fruit.
I bought all
Such
kinds of stuff.
Odd good taste.
I gotta make this a Publix. I'm going to mixing in Publix. There it goes. To the world. Bye-bye. Because it's good.
And it's like getting to the point now where like I'm gonna have to fucking turn the air conditioner on in this fucking room. Because when I get home and I go to the upstairs, because that's where this is like in my upstairs, I'll be sweating like a bastard. Because it's getting friggin' hot.
Okay, so to test the juniper, I put 1/2 a drop right on the atomizer just to see. For science.
For science. Kind of like that time you drip menthol. Or was it mint?
No,
Yeah, mint.
it was mint, straight up. No messing around.
No. I think it's fine the way it is. That's good.
Yeah, Toonie, we've been using the AC for probably the last 2 to 3 weeks. I think all weekend long it was on.
AC goes year round over here.
Yeah, but you're further down the coastline.
Yep. I gotta let some vape out.
I'm pretty close to having to run the.
Get out here, vape.
Sure. But I only have it in this room. Like that's
Really?
it. I don't have central air. No. Our house is
Dude,
old.
if the AC goes out in your house, I mean, over here, it's like
It's the
somebody's
death
coming.
sentence.
Somebody's coming today. Like they're coming today.
Oh, no, I would shit all summer long. All you hear is about power outages and fucking air conditioning and this and that. That's all you ever hear down here, all summer long.
I can go days without water. AC, no, not happening.
You guys are spoiled.
No, we live in the South.
Yeah, it's fucking hot.
Still remember when
I'm sure that Toonie will like help with us northern people. That it gets fucking hot, and when you're not used to it, you need fucking AC, bro. I don't know how I've survived here. I honestly don't. I can't believe I've never put the bullet. I just spent a lot of time in this room, so it's good for me. I like get home from work, I'll make dinner, and then I come up here and I just vape and like chill on my computer, watch sports, whatever.
it's your sauna.
I want to play some Mario. Talked about Mario Brothers today. I want to play.
That's legit, dude. I'm liking that.
Boy, this raspberry syrup is delicious.
Don't say that. You get it.
Didn't get it yet? The SSA. So good. I don't know if it's quite raspberry good. I think it's a little more. I think the raspberry works in a lot more places. But if you wanted something raspberry heavy, you want that raspberry syrup.
Raspberry.
Huckleberry. Oh, you haven't got no VSO yet. Still, Huckleberry.
No, I have not.
Oh, the
Oh,
huckleberry.
then don't even look anywhere else and just order something there.
The huckleberry, so tasty. I just think I picked a bunch of good flavors for this one. This ruby red grapefruit is good. I mean, the Wonder flavors, sour blue raspberry. I mean, that is just dynamite. Cactus, baller. It's good. Good.
Cactus cooler.
I'm already vaping. I've been vaping for a while now. Come on, boys. Hustle it up.
Listen, you cheated. I mean, well, you didn't cheat, but you started before me.
I only have 5 concentrates, though, so it's not a, you know.
Well, to be fair, I think mine has 6. So.
Yeah.
7. Well, no, 7. With the sweetener, it's 7.
Mine's about 6 with the sweetener.
I'm just excited. Right before the show, I quickly rebuilt an RDA and wicked it and cleaned it.
So you got a
I haven't
fresh
used
one.
it in forever, and I've decided that I just need to keep this one clean and ready for this show because it's one coil, easy peasy. It's got a nice build for like a little mech.
All I'm thinking is Mitch couldn't. He's not gonna live that one down with me for a while. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, he's gonna be so guaranteed right now. Mitch is somewhere just raging. Like I can't imagine.
That he's happy about what's going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm totally with you. He was so excited about today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that huckleberry is fire to me. It's so good, man. I'm really liking this. This bundle.
I really like it. The VSO blueberry. I put them together all the time, and it's delicious. I made just a shake and bake custard with it, and it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've never made one with my custard base. That makes no sense. I need to try that.
Like I think the cactus is doing what I wanted, so I think I don't need the juniper. So another time, VSO cactus. I mean juniper. Another time you will be used.
Now
Yeah,
set the
I would
bottle
think that
aside.
if you made a gin and tonic, that'd be perfect.
Yes, like the notes that I got off just dripping it off the top of the atomizer is like those real crispy citrusy notes of a good gin. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be good. It's just a little it's a little too dry for this mix. It kind of knocked down a little bit of the juiciness a little bit. So I don't want that. I want the juice. Give me the juice. Let's squeeze the juice.
Ooh, this is rowdy. I like it. I got a Clon Vape single coil in this biatch.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Like how much better are my coils now since we met?
Oh, to be completely honest with you, it's almost hard to believe that you were the one that making them. You know what I mean? To be completely
No, I don't. Trust
on
me.
the table.
I remember those coils that we struggled to get sent to you, and I'm embarrassed to have sent that out like that.
It's all good, dude. They vape. I mean, really, that's all it is. You know, some people they're all about the looks, but you know what? If they don't vape good, I don't even care. Oh yeah, these look amazing once I put them in. They don't vape that great. What's the point?
Yeah. I have that those single coil that you made for the barrage. I'll put that in my what is this thing? Karma.
Mm-hmm. Where the hell did you get that drip chip from?
This is the drip tip from that tall ass tank.
Oh fuck,
Because I mean that's the stock drip tip right there.
dude! Like, talk about opposite worlds. Like, look at that drip tip.
Yeah, this is the drip tip from the drip tip from the flashy vapor.
Yeah.
I just thought it looked really good with the it matches the stainless like it's like it was made for this thing.
Dude, never
Yes,
mind.
just
Though.
go. This
Honestly,
is my
like,
new
this setup
office.
looks pretty dope, man.
I,
Except I need a
I'm
blue battery. I got a blue battery. You can rock that.
But I go the different range. So like this Typhon is a 510 drip tip. So this is a faux nub from Jeff Marie.
I wish he did the faux chop top.
A faux chop top would be dope.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect, honestly.
Uh-huh.
It would.
It really would, because I have so many 510 atomizers. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, like that would be. Oh, now that you say that, dude. Oh, I can't stop thinking about it now. Fuck.
We need to petition
Steph,
Jess
it is
Marie
new
to
office.
do that. No, yeah, Disco, we are excited to see Sifu turn it into a vape player.
Yeah, soon.
Because we were
So-
talking, we were planning it out before the show.
Yeah. All right, so you guys is getting into a point, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my mix.
Oh, I thought you already had.
No, it's good. A couple of weeks of meddling, a couple of weeks of not being able to even test the mix that I made. Last week was a decent one, but this one is this is a banger. This is like I think I said, it's like I think this combination of concentrates just pair so perfectly together. So the cactus is doing what the cactus does. It makes it juicy and bright. The huckleberry and raspberry together, oh, so good. And this ruby red grapefruit from Flavor West is kind of the top note. I'm getting a lot of it, and I'm very happy about that. Actually, I could probably use a little more of the raspberry. I think the huckleberry did what it's supposed to do, is kind of make it a little darker, a little richer, but a little more of the raspberry to kind of balance this out a little bit. But this, I don't know. I'm just really digging this grapefruit note. Like I said, the cactus is doing what I want. I don't feel that I need the juniper here. I think it would probably be out of place, and I'm glad I didn't put it in because I dripped it a little bit over the top of the atomizer, just like a half a drop, just to see how it paired. And I can taste the bright, piney, you know, earthy type of citrus notes that juniper has. But the way that it is right now is I'm very happy with. It's sweet enough, it's punchy enough, it's bright enough. Like this could go into a pod mouth to lung all day, and I really feel that it would probably work very well with the Medfield too. So I think this is a good one. Very very happy with it. It's refreshing. It's bright. It's juicy. Just what I want from on a hot day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's working great with this drink that I'm having here, which is just tequila. It's just tequila. So it's this grapefruit raspberry with this tequila. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be vaping this and drinking this all night. So, yay.
He's going to do it Lionel Richie style.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm very happy with this one. Super simple. It did come out to 11%. I mean, the ruby red and the sour blue raz do need a high percentage. And VSO typically needs high percentage, but I didn't want to muddy it with the huckleberry because, you know, that is a very deep flavor. I just wanted it to even out that top end a little bit. I didn't want it too bright. So the huckleberry is really working. You know it's there, which is great because it's a great flavor. It's not hiding and it's not just kind of boosting something. It's there, but it's working perfectly with everything else. So I'm very, very excited with this one. So thumbs up for you.
Sweet. Okay, well, I'm going to talk about mine now. I definitely won't go on as long as Sifu did because I don't know if I could. But I will say I'm incredibly happy that my friend Sifu has mixed something up tonight that he's enjoying that much, first of all. And that might not have happened if we didn't have a summer episode tonight. I also just want to make a couple mentions from the chat before I go in. Addy Toonie, I saw that combo. It looked fucking awesome. I'm so glad that you got it back. When I saw it and I saw that it was for you, I was like, hell fucking yeah. Toonie's got a fucking sick looking setup. Um, Now, as for my stuff, or my mix, I guess is what it is. I like it. It's good. Honestly, like this is the thing. If you put lemon and blue raspberry in the same shit, I'm gonna probably like it. You'd have to really do a terrible job, and for me to not to like it.
Yeah.
Like when it gets into the fruity vapes, some fruits I don't have time for. Um, Lemon have time for that all the time. Doesn't have to be a lemonade. I'm not like Duchess where just give him all the lemonades. I like lemonades. A lot of lemonades are a bit weird, like commercial ones.
Yeah,
Don't really like them.
totally
I've
agree
made
with that.
them myself that I've
They,
enjoyed,
they
right?
go, was it lemon pledge really easily?
Yeah,
Yeah. So like this
yeah.
one right here, because that Capella lemon lime is such a fucking delicious
Oh,
concentrate.
it's
It is
perfect.
so wonderful. The lemon from Flavor Express is wonderful. Like I knew that I was gonna have a good like combo with that. I really do like that combo of with varying percentages sometimes, but the real flavors, blue ras sour candy and the sour blue raspberry candy from Wonder Flavors together, I really like them. They kind of complement each other a lot. One of them gives me the little bit more of something that I want than the other one, and it all depends. If I'm gonna make it not a candy, I'll like tone one down and boost the other, and then vice versa. So I kind of knew that I was cheating. I was gonna get like a good mix that I enjoyed. When I vape it though, I'm really getting like a nice blend. It's like not quite a lemonade. It actually it reminds me almost like if you got a lemon slush, like a lemon lime slush, and then you did like a shot of the blue raspberry liquid, like the blue in it. That's kind of what I'm
Oh,
getting. So it's not
that's
necessarily
baller.
yeah, it's not necessarily a lemonade, but it's giving me that lemon lime and blue raspberry goodness. And I also like backing those two blue raspberries with the Inawera raspberry because I find that it's kind of like it's like teetering on the just candy like flavoring. Like it doesn't have like a candy taste, but it's the flavor of the raspberry. It reminds me of like these candies we have up here, and they're called Swedish berries, and they're raspberry gummy candies. Um, and I just like the way the taste once again. So that's what I always do whenever I'm trying to make something that's like fruity, sort of candy. I'll use those three raspberries, the two blue raspberries and the one raspberry. So I basically like have created my own little stones to steal the word from Sifu on what I like to use with certain things, and I just mixed two of them together tonight, and it's working pretty nice.
Awesome.
I'm liking it.
See, you did talk a lot.
I know, I was thinking
Liar.
the same thing.
Liar.
Okay, check the tape, folks. No way it was this long. Come on, come on.
You just had less movements. Uh, Dude, as far as mine, I'm liking it. I'm hoping it doesn't steep out the lemon flavor out of the lemonades too harshly, but that mango, seriously, Wonder Flavors Island Mango is like one of my favorites. I can't
It's good.
So good.
I can't talk about it enough, man. That mango's coming out pretty good. The guava, I think, is just blending in with the lemonade, so we'll see how that kind of plays out long run. But so far, I'm liking it. It's funny because I saw James, and all I was thinking was like, wasn't I working on a black currant lemonade at one point? And it was like a mango black currant. I'm like, I wonder if I could just add the black currant to this and call it a day because this came out pretty good.
Why not?
You know? Like I don't know, I seriously was really thinking of maybe dropping in a couple of drops of WS23, but I don't know. I know Sifu's already like fuck that noise, but I don't know. Personally, I
Hey man, I'm enjoying the ice a little more these days. You know, I really am. So
it's after he took that one full on concentrate hit, it converted him.
It opened his eyes
Just opened his eyes for
and
it.
his nasal passage for sure.
yeah.
No
Well,
kidding.
to be honest, to be fair, being on the road and out in the shop and running the roads, it's hard to carry a mod route. And I've been picking up these air bars, and they all have just a little bit of cooling,
Hmm.
and they're delightful. I mean, they're delightful.
That's nice. That's awesome, man. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm digging it. We'll see how the steep goes, because that's where the real play comes in. Is how where we're at in like a week or 2 weeks or whatever. All right. Yeah. I guess we're gonna jump into the goodbyes and all that kind of thing. So, Sifu, you want to start us off?
Sure thing. Uh, Everyone, thanks for coming and hang out. Missing our buddy Mitch. Hope he's all right. Um, but thanks for coming out and hanging out with us. As far as news for me, the It's So Fluffy, the strawberry baked Alaska is now on the menu. I got all of the stuff to do it, so it's on. So we're gonna go ahead and make that part of the menu. And yeah, pretty excited about it. It's been a strawberry that I enjoy, which is rare because strawberries I don't really enjoy too much. It's not that I don't taste them; it's not my really go-to flavor. So
Yeah.
to have one on the menu that's mine is exciting for me. So other than that, thank you everyone for all of the support over the years, and just really appreciate you guys being here. So thank you, Chris.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming out. I don't know why I was speaking like that for some reason. I just thought it was funny. I guess it wasn't, because I didn't really think it was funny afterward. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. I think I'm rattled because I was told that I took as much time as Sifu after I hacked him for taking a long time. But yeah, hopefully Mitch is good. I'm sure Mitch is good. I'm sure Mitch is going to be disappointed. So yeah, if you guys want to try Mitch's liquid, you guys just go. You can hit him up anywhere you want. Anywhere you can find Mitch, I'm pretty sure you can probably DM him and you can get yourself sorted out. I will say, if you guys want, you can mix this mix that I mixed up tonight. It's pretty good. I mean, if you're into like that fruity and if you're into those concentrates at all, like those flavors, give it a try. Highly recommend so far. I mean, I'm vaping out of single coil Addy, which is not really my norm anyways, but I'm enjoying it quite a bit. If you guys want to check me out on the green room, right now we're kind of in the month of build offs, so basically like every Friday night we're having a build off. We're working towards like the first season champion. I think this Friday actually I'm going 1v1 versus Sammy Nitro, which is gonna suck because I'm probably gonna get smoked. It's okay though, because I'm gonna bring every trick I have in the book to try to combat a builder. Like it's funny because the way that it all broke down was that the three guys on the show, who none of us are builders, are facing builders every week. So last week Duchess won against James. This week I'm going against Sammy, and then I believe the following Friday Sean's going to be going against AJ Holland. So it's going to be an interesting time. We'll see if any of the Green Room boys can
So
come
what
up.
are y'all building this week?
Sorry, installing. We're not building.
Yeah, so what are you?
Oh,
what are you
that
installing?
conversation.
What are you installing on against?
Oh, actually, okay. So this week, I'm just gonna let the secret out here. We're going to be setting up. I'm gonna say
Setting up.
We're setting up the Axial from Unicorn
Ooh.
Vapes.
All right.
So it's for anybody out there that doesn't know, it's like basically two like shared like ports. So we're gonna put a dual coil in there. Like it's a dual coil or a single coil, whatever, but it's gonna be a dual coil. We're
Cool.
putting in Sammy's triple 26s. Both of us will be. So it's gonna be a nice rowdy vape. And I'm really looking forward to it. And that's why I picked it, because like I really never see him use it, and I don't either. So I was like,
it's fair walking in.
Shit, yeah, like
Mhm.
going against him is something that he really knows well. Probably not a good move. So I got to just throw it in. Like me being uncomfortable, him being uncomfortable, crazy shit happens, right? That's the way that I see it. So yeah, check us out on Friday for that. It's at the same time as this show on Frames Janklin Vapor's YouTube, which I already put in the chat. You can check out shedtimepodcast.com. If you could just go give us a follow on SoundCloud, that'd be dope. I mean, I would thank you forever and a day if you did. And yeah, if you guys want to check out my liquid, I I might as well say it here too. I'm gonna be having a sale this weekend. This weekend's a long weekend in Canada. It's Victoria Day weekend. So it's actually called May 24 weekend, but like traditionally speaking, it's Victoria Day weekend. Who was like a queen or like a really,
Queen
really long time
Victoria.
ago. Yeah, Queen Victoria. Like I think she was like a queen in like 1700s or some shit.
1800s. That's where the Victorian period comes from.
Okay, there you go. So whenever that was, I love that you
History
know
from
more
that.
about it than me, which is amazing. It makes me feel like it really doesn't matter
Yeah.
up here because it doesn't. It's May 24 weekend. So I'm gonna have a sale all weekend, and the combo, the code is gonna be May 24, like 24,
Okay.
because it's there you go. Just like Gaddy Tooney put in, and the sale's gonna start Friday night when the green room starts at 8 o'clock.
Great.
So it'll go from Friday night until Monday night. And yeah, I ship anywhere in the world virtually. I mean, any place that people will be watching, I would ship to. So yeah, I mean, I've went longer than here too, so I'm fine with that. Mitch, we miss you, bro. Clown, please.
Yeah. Tooney dropped the link a bit ago. They're still collecting money for Mike. He was a cool dude. He was the vaping trucker vaping. I don't remember what his exact name was. I just know him as Mike. But yeah, he was cool. I got to hang out with him a couple of times on the Fresh 03 stuff on Saturdays. Dude did some pretty cool mixes and stuff. He did some out there things. Like you and him and Sifu would have gotten along really well because they do all the outlandish shit. But yeah, they are still collecting money for him. So if you guys want to help out, if you have any extra spare change or what have you, send it that way. Then after that, yeah, Mitch, seriously, go check out his stuff. His liquids are legit. I've torn through about 4 or 5 different bottles at this point, and I'll say the mango fritter so far has been my top's favorite. I still can't wait to try out that the peanut butter cup thing that he did because I hear it's pretty legit.
Yeah, my wife crushed it. I think
Yeah.
she went through that 60 in a week. She crushed it.
Then what else? Go check out again, Addy Tooney's just killing it with the links. He posted the link for the other show I do. It's Codenamed Wired. We talk about building. We do building challenges and stuff like that. There you go, vaping trucker. We do like building challenges like this for the next coming show. Right now we're working towards frame staples. And so far, me and Duchess have been able to pull it off, and it's been kind of entertaining trying to walk Sloan through it because he's never really had success with ribbon wire. And like for me, this is kind of just revisiting something because it's been a while since I've done frame staples because they are a lot of work. But we'll see. We're even working up to Fralians. We'll see if we'll have pictures for Fralians because we're working up that
Staggered
route.
fuse Claptons?
Huh?
Staggered fuse Claptons?
Oh, that.
Yeah, I want to see you guys do that because I think that those vape incredible. I really do. I think they.
I need to get some. Everyone's
No.
been telling me that.
Okay,
they
so
vape
so we've talked about that, but I think Sloan needs a handicap because he actually does staggered fuse Claptons.
awesome.
He needs a handicap. He needs to do more cores.
Or maybe just like whatever he makes on his menu, just change what he uses.
Yeah, well, I mean, he goes as far down as MTLs now, so it's like, yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
Well, then maybe what you guys need to do is you need to challenge him with that, and then you guys put out better ones than him, and you're like, yo, we don't even sell these, son.
But yeah, so go check that show out, and the whole thing Chris kept talking about installing. It was the last episode's conversation of, are you a builder? Are you an installer? Where is that line blurred? Where does it go? And I felt like we kind of didn't come to a conclusion, but we had a discussion about it. And if you guys want to check that out and leave some comments, you know, if you have your own thoughts on it, because we do want to hear different people's thoughts. I know like Breezetones put in his 2 cents into it. I know he's spoken to you guys over at the Stooge Crew about it quite a bit. So, you know, it's one of those weird things. Like once you start thinking about it, like it kind of makes you like scratch your head a little bit about it.
Well, you know what? This is one quick thing I'm gonna say about that is that for me, it's like if someone gets a one shot and they mix that one shot, are they a mixer?
Oh no, I've talked about that.
And it's hard to really say that they're not, because
Mm-hmm.
you still have to put measurements and you're still mixing something. You're just not a creator,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Where we did tonight, we created mixes.
Well, they're a do-it-yourselfer. I don't know if you would
Yeah,
call
it's
it,
that fine line, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's like all these weird blurred lines and stuff that go into all these ideologies that we've had for a long, long time. Then lastly, if you guys are interested in any juice coils stuff I make, hit me up, clownvapes@gmail.com, Instagram, Discord, or Facebook. Either way works, honestly. Try to do my best to keep up with Facebook, but Facebook is shit for fucking notifications on that one. And then just check out any reviews or videos that I have coming out. Like I said on the last episode of Codename Wired, I am going to try to work on doing a coil building series and doing some tutorials, just because I'm like, fuck it, it'd be fun to do. And I've really sat on it for at least a year and a half at this point, where I've been asked to do tutorials, and I'm like, there's all these people have done amazing tutorials, but I'll do my version of it, and they might not come out the best, but we'll see. What else? Am I missing anything? Teespring. Go check out the Teespring if you guys want a Mixing It Up shirt. We have some Mixing It Up shirts on there and a bunch of other stuff. And I am working on getting some mouse pads. We'll see how this goes. I got a tester one in recently. I'm loving this thing. It came out amazing. So I am going to try to work on getting some mouse pads done or something, or at least getting a site put up thing for it. And I think we're good to go. All right, guys. So we'll catch you next week. As always, vape on, mix on. Bye. I was waiting for the cheers.